Green with evil. Now it's getting good. Hey, Steven Zurita here. Welcome to Power Rangers Essentials, and I'm excited to announce that we've finally gotten to the very first big story arc of the show, Green with Evil, Part 1. So the episode starts off with a martial arts tournament in the juice bar, and Jason is going up against the newcomer Tommy in the final round. The two fight for a good while, and the match ends in a tie. Rita Repulsa's watching from her palace on the moon, and she instantly recognizes Tommy's skill and decides to make him an evil ranger. The next day, Tommy helps out Kimberly by breaking the don't do martial arts in school rule, but he scares away Bulk and Skull and instantly falls in love at first sight.
Hey! I'm Kimberly. You're new around here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Tommy.
So Rita tests Tommy's skill with a putty attack, and he easily defeats the putty patrol. He does way better than the Rangers first did against them in episode 1, so we know this guy's serious. Move over, Captain America. So Rita captures Tommy and gives him the green power coin, transforming him into the evil Green Ranger. Now, no one gets into the command center without a power coin, but as I just said, Tommy's got the Green Ranger coin, so he infiltrates the command center, infects Alpha with the virus. He pulls out all the control panels, stranding Zordon in a faraway dimension. Meanwhile, while Kimberly is complaining about how Tommy stood her up at the juice bar, the Rangers get a distress call from Alpha. And it's actually kind of haunting.
Alpha, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
The Rangers can't teleport to the command center since those systems are down, so they have to take the Rad Bug there. The Rad Bug is kind of a part of the Ranger arsenal, but it's introduced in a filler episode, and the Rad Bug is only used a couple of times. So I just decided to skip that episode, especially since the episode it shows up in is pretty bad. All you need to know is the Rad Bug is an invention by Billy that can fly. It's a car that flies, and I guess it's rad. They get to the command center and they see the destruction left in the Green Ranger's wake, and it's pretty shocking both to us and them. While the Rangers are coping with all this, Goldar grows big to draw the Rangers out into a putty fight, which isn't too memorable, but then they join up in a Megazord battle. Now, while they're battling Goldar up in the Megazord, Tommy, again since he can infiltrate with his Green Ranger coin, breaks into the Megazord and kicks the Rangers out of the cockpit.
Long live Empress Rita!
Falling down to the ground, they engage Tommy in a hand-to-hand battle, and he easily beats all 5 of them. He even steals some of their weapons and uses it against them in a one-on-one battle with Jason.
You think you're so tough? Take me on! With pleasure!
So the episode ends with the Rangers retreating to a very damaged command center, and it ends on a cliffhanger. This has never happened. The Rangers lost this week.
To the fall of the Power Rangers! I'll destroy you, one and all.
So with that depressing ending, what did we learn this week? There's not really a moral lesson here. The lesson is actually, this show can get kind of dark, even if it's a kid's show. So then why is this an essential episode? Well, back in the day, this was all the talk on the playground. Every kid was talking about Green Ranger versus Red Ranger, and how could this happen? How is the command center destroyed? Where is Zordon? All this stuff, all the things that the Rangers felt safe about has been destroyed. Rita's plan is actually a pretty good one. You'll also notice that this episode has got rid of a lot of the cheesiness that's inherent in the first couple episodes. Take, for example, Billy. In the first couple episodes, he talks with a lot of technobabble, and in this episode, it's mostly gone, or at least toned down. Last week, I asked you about your theory with the Green Ranger panel in the Megazord, and here's what you guys had to say. Ricky Gainey said maybe because it might have been a nod to people in Japan and also America that the Green Ranger will be coming. Carlton Willingham says maybe it was a typo in Zyuranger. That would actually be kind of funny. But in the guy or girl's defense who made the typo, if it was a typo, I didn't notice it till at least 10 years after the show first aired. AJ Cook, you said, I recall Red and Green were brothers in the Sentai, so maybe it meant something there. That's my theory. Red and Green are related in Zyuranger, if I remember correctly, so maybe Green Ranger is supposed to be the leader, and that's why that is there at the front of the panel. The very next episode we're covering is Green with Evil Part 2. That might come out next week or the week after, so subscribe so you can see Green with Evil Part 2's review on this channel and interviews from Power Morphicon. That button's right over there somewhere. I'll see you guys next week. Punch it! Ugh!